Bold and beautiful is a lot of things, but subtle ain't one of 'em. No sooner did Liam give voice to his intention to move forward focusing solely on career and kids when an old flame showed up in town to make a liar of him. Meanwhile, the show simultaneously began dangling the possibility of him reuniting with one of his baby mamas, signaling a whole new dreaded triangle. But is it really going to go down the way it's being teased? Unsurprisingly, it didn't take much to lure Liam out of romantic retirement. Just a single look and a lip lock from Ivy did the trick. It was clear after just one episode that he was revved up and ready to go. One only had to note the expression on his face and the eagerness with which he urged the wonder from down under to come back to shore up the jewelry department at Forrester Creations. Yet even as he stared agog at Ivy in Il Giardino, the talk at the table, and all around town, was that of whether or not Liam and Hope would reunite given that Thomas had left town and they'd been spending time together again. As Ivy questioned Liam about the possibility of getting back with Hope, Steffi put the blonde on the hot seat over at Forrester. Prior to this, Bill had discussed the chances of them reconciling with his son. Even Finn has weighed in and urged his new pal Hope to get back with her ex-husband. As we mentioned, bold and beautiful is anything but subtle. And this all just screams love triangle, specifically Ivy Liam Hope love triangle. But is bold and beautiful trying to pull a fast one, giving viewers deliberately misleading clues, distracting fans with a red herring? We're convinced this is all leading to another dreaded love triangle entirely. As this week's preview reveals, it's Steffi who will see Liam and Ivy kissing in Il Giardino, and her reaction doesn't exactly give amusement or acceptance. No, it reads a lot more like jealousy. Of course, it could just be dislike of Ivy behind the disapproving look on Steffi's face. After all, they have a heck of a history. But reading between the lines, this is a setup for a whole lot more. If Liam and Hope were drifting back together, we'd already be seeing the signs. There are none. A few laughs over hippo pics from the zoo do not a rekindled romance make. In fact, both of them balked at the idea of reuniting when it was floated to them. When Liam was talking to Bill about Hope and Steffi, it was the brunette who seemed to evoke the most effusive response from Tofu Boy, as he spoke about her bringing something extra and exciting to his life. But you're thinking, Steffi is happily married and Liam has accepted that nothing will come between her and Finn. Ah, but you're forgetting one very important detail. He said, nothing will come between Steffi and Finn now that Sheila's gone. As we now know, Sheila is not gone. She's alive, and if not well, at least she has her son cradling her head and riding to her rescue. The same son who admitted that he'd like to have a second chance with his birth mother and who was crying out, "Mom," as he and Deacon searched for her. Yep, the writing is on the wall of the abandoned warehouse, and it says that Finn's actions will be the end of his marriage. If our hunch is correct, Bold and Beautiful is teasing an Ivy Liam Hope triangle, whilst all the while planning an Ivy Liam Steffi triangle, leaving Hope free to pick up the pieces with Finn.